Welcome back to the channel. Going to quickly remind you as always to drop a free like on this video, because if more people see this video and it gets more likes and YouTube promotes it more, the price of Bitcoin will go up because more people will be buying it. So you will literally put more money in your own pocket for dropping a free like. So comment on this video, subscribe, share this video with all your friends, drop a free like if you think that I've offered you some value. So what I wanted to talk about today was the idea that the more you love your own decisions, the less you need other people to love them. And also that when you're aligned with truth, you don't need sponsors. So the point I want to hone in on was that when you are on your path and you find truth, you find real light that works for you, you are so on that path and on that journey, and you are so fulfilled by that, and you've done the research and you know that you're on the correct way, that you don't need other people to tell you that it's okay. What I see so often nowadays is people will make a decision, but it's like they're like half on the edge of the diving board about to go in the pool and half not. Like one leg's on, one leg's off. And you have to be fully aligned and either go for it or don't. And what I see before a lot of people make small decisions, and even in micro decisions, like I saw someone not sure of, what shirt to buy. They were asking their friend, like, should I? I don't know. Like, should I call my mom? Does my uncle think it's okay? But no, if you are centered and you are fully aware, then you'll be able to just go forward and make those decisions that work the best for you. Again, it's cool to collaborate sometimes, but generally you want to be so aligned and so steadfast that you know the way and you're not stutter stepping. You're not half in, half out. You're not looking around to say, do they think it's okay? Do I get validation from these people? Does my dad think it's okay? Do I have my brother's permission? Does my cousin approve of what I'm doing? No, you don't need those sponsors. And again, the more you are aligned with yourself and real truth and what you've determined to be truth, and you're on that straight path, you go on that journey and you don't need other people to be validating it. You're so good with your decisions that you don't need the crutch of other people. And again, to our main point, the more you love your decisions, the less you need other people to. So that's the main point. It's okay to solicit feedback, but again, you don't need people to accept what you're doing. You don't need people to be okay with your decision, because all that matters is that you are okay with it. So you're really fortified with courage. And how do I tie this back to Bitcoin? Well, when Satoshi was creating Bitcoin and creating the network and doing the coding, he had no one around him to tell him this is okay. In fact, he had the opposite, because governments at that point were printing money like drunken sailors. They were destroying the systems, right? They were debasing the currency as they've always done, but it was more exaggerated at that time, right, from the great financial crisis, because it was a legendary time when they were doing it at such epic proportions that it had never been done before with the Toxic Asset Relief Program, where they were bailing out these big banks, bailing out Wall Street. So Satoshi was all alone. He did find the cypherpunks to be true. Everyone in the history of life that's come up with something great has had wonderful people around them. We accomplish great things as teams. But his idea germinated within himself. Basically, he was on his own to begin with. And you'll find that on your path. You walk this path, sometimes you're alone, but you have to have that focus, that narrow-centered attention, that, again, you're doing what's right, and you see the light at the end of the tunnel. And so you're not requiring that other people accept what you're doing for that to be the answer to tell you that was the right thing to do. You already knew it was right. You were going to your true north. So again, be awake. Definitely remain shrewd, please, and look out for these things. And let me know if you think I'm right. Tell me what you think of what I've shared today. I would love to hear from you. Hope this helps, and have a great day.